Hey everyone, this is Rocket here, and I'm going to do a redstone tutorial on a clock, so I hope you guys like it. So yeah. Okay, so these are the two clocks I am going to do, which is, this one's going to be a, what's it called? A scoreboard. So when I press this button, it counts up, and yeah. And when I press this one, when I press it, it counts down. Yeah, right now it's 9. So yeah, but I'm not gonna teach you guys how to make it count down. It's just pretty much the opposite of the data or whatever. If anyone knows it or what, I'm gonna teach you how to count up though. So yeah, so we're gonna go up to the tutorial platform, get rid of this bed, and yeah. So items you will need are glowstone, block your choice, glass, red wool you don't really need. It's just I'm using this. Blue wool and yellow wool to show you guys can tell the difference. Redstone lamps, pistons, redstone repeater, redstone torch, and redstone. And I'm going to delete the chest right now. So right off the bat, we are going to make up the clock. So we're just going to do that. Make like a T. I'm going to make it one higher because I think that's too low. So try and make it like 4 off the ground, the bottom of the clock. So that's the bottom, and this is where it starts. So you just put 3 redstone lamps right there, and we are just gonna pretty much make an 8 because all the numbers fit into an 8 if anyone didn't know that. So okay, so once you have that done, after you have the 8 done, we are going to place blocks all around it and inside of this, like 2 things right here. So make sure it's like 1 out from each one of these like corner sides, and yeah. I'm gonna place it inside the center now. Okay, when you have that done, make sure you know which side's the front and which side's the back. So, if you already have, like, if you're placing inside the room or not, you should probably know. But I'm gonna place flooring on the front side because the front and the back look exactly the same. So I'm just gonna place the flooring right there. So we're gonna start wiring up everything, which I'm gonna use red wool for. So for the the bottom one right here, we're gonna place 2 wool right there. Oh yeah, for the horizontal ones, you're gonna go to the middle one, and then the block under it you're gonna place 2, and for the vertical ones you're gonna go to the bottom one and place 2. So just do that real quick. I'm gonna do it slowly so you guys can kind of see what's going on at the same time. And yeah, pause here if you're not done with that, and we're gonna start wiring everything up to one area. So what we're gonna do is just go under these 2 and place the block under there, place the block under there, delete these 2, and then place the block under these 2 and make like a stairway so it's level with this one, and then place 1 block there. Okay, we're going to extend them all out by 1 and then place repeaters down. Okay, once you have that done, we're going to place redstone on top of this, and I'm going to place some glowstone down so you guys can see. The only reason I have it nighttime is because all the lights look better at night and everything looks pretty good. So once you have that done, we're going to place blocks right beside all the repeaters, even the outside ones. Make sure you place it right beside the outside. Okay, so once you have that done, you should have 4 coming up, and what we're going to do is start wiring up all the top ones. So place, actually here, hold on, yeah. So place glowstone right here, go like up, and then do a zigzag all the way up, and this is why we need glowstone, and then extend this red wool line out by 1 like that, and then place redstone all like this. Okay, once you have that done, we're going to do the middle one right here, not the top one. What we're going to do is just place 1 right there, and 1 right here. And it doesn't have to be glowstone, it could just be normal block or whatever block you're using, because it all just works anyways. So just place it all up, and then it goes right there. So we are going to do the top one now, all the way up there. And we're going to place glowstone there, and place it on the sides like that. I should have told you to do that at the beginning. And then just do a zigzag going up all the way. extend this one out by one like that, and then go down and place redstone all the way down. Okay, so once you have that done, we are going to do this line right here, and the glowstone is going to be a little bit different. We're going to start out with like a stairway like that, and then we're just going to kind of finish it off, and it kind of connects up. The only reason we didn't do that for any of the other ones, if any of you guys are wondering, is because then all of the redstone will get really tight. So I only do it for this one because it's kind of convenient because of this line right here, and then place redstone like that. Okay, so once you have that done, we're going to place one line like this and place another. So there should be two Red Bull right here. And then we're going to place repeaters going into the blocks, into that, not the ones that already have the repeaters down. And we're going to place redstone right here and right here. Okay? And if you want to test it out to see if you like messed up, just place redstone torches or levers or whatever, and you can check every single one. So if you followed it and you think you're all good, like you don't see any redstone touching or whatever, just place place repeaters all like that. And then when you have that done, I'm going to switch to a different color right now, even though I'm not doing anything about it, like doing any redstone right now. So I'm going to place 2 blocks like that, and you can too, but it's just mostly a marker for me because sometimes I mess this part up. So we're going to place 3 like that, and the middle one goes into that block. I'm just going to do it off the ground, and a piston facing up that has glass touching it. What that means is like the glass is actually like right against up the piston, because there's going to be a couple that's not, like this one up here. I'm going to make it so there's no glass right in front of it. So we're going to place a block right there, delete that block and place 3 glass, put a piston facing down. And then there should, oh wait, no, this piston should be touching glass. I did too high, sorry. So that piston should be touching glass. You put 2 glass down like that. Then you place a block, put 2 right there, and then place a piston facing into that. And delete that block right there. And then just place 2 glass like that. So once you have that like kind of swirl thing done, I'm going to actually look like this for a couple seconds so you guys can see. So once you have that done, just extend it out to all the sides or whatever. And yeah. Oops. Okay, once you have that, I'm going to finish all the pistons. And once you have all the pistons, just extend the glass out. Make sure you make it the same. Don't leave gaps in between those areas I told you to. If you don't, then the system can get jammed up. So. Okay, so once you have all that done, pause the video if you do not have that done. So once you have that done, we're going to place wool on top of all these blocks. I'm actually going to get rid of these 2. Place wool on top of all the pistons except for the ones all the way down below, which is right here. Which what we're going to do is going to place 2 blocks out on each one. The one close to the piston, place repeaters. And then the one back here, just place a normal redstone. And then find the middle one and just place a couple blocks down, and we'll work on that later. And then place redstone all on all the other wool. Okay, once you have that done, find the middle one right here, which you should have found down there already, and count out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you place like a U shape like that right there. Place a repeater on 4 ticks. Place a redstone torch right there with a block on top of it and above the repeater and beside the torch. And then place 2, not redstone torch, place 2 redstone right there. Place a torch right there. And then place 2 blocks right here. Okay, we're going to delete these 2 blocks. Place a block under this one right here. Delete that block. And then make it go all the way down to right there. Wire all that up. And then, we don't need that. And then once you did that, place a piece of glowstone right here. Oh, wait, here, I'm gonna place a piece of redstone right here. And then glowstones for, we're gonna make it go up on the same path. Place 2 repeaters right here, and one of them on 4 ticks, it doesn't really matter. Okay, then we're gonna do a glowstone zigzag, going all the way up. Oops. Place redstone on top of that. And then make it go all the way into those blocks right here. Place 2 redstone, those ones right there, and then place a repeater. I'm gonna let you guys pause and I'm kind of gonna go around because I did that really fast. I'm sorry, it's just kind of I done this tutorial like many times, but my capture card hasn't been working right, so you can see all of the areas down over. Okay, so once you're done with that, place a couple wool down right there, like past the repeater. Go to the middle wool right there, place a repeater on 4 ticks, and place redstone. Okay, when you have that done, you can check if you want. I'm going to grab a bun. And if you're wondering what you don't need anymore, you do not need a redstone lamp. So, what you can do now to check if it works is you can just press the button. You should see all the glass moves. If your eyes get like confused, just place a block down. And then you should see it move around. But if you do place the block down, make sure you delete it before we actually get on more to the video. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna start hooking everything up though. But first, if I actually can get inside of here, place blocks all right here, like closest to the repeaters right here. Place repeaters on top of these, and then I like to do is place a couple blocks down, like 3. Place some torches down on them, and like you're placing torches down, but place like a couple because then it's easier to do. So yeah, so you should have a bunch of powered repeaters on right now. So once you have that, I'm going to get a different colored wool, and we are going to start doing the like the number part. So I'm just going to say this side over here, if I call like left and right, this side's going to be the left, and over there is going to be the right. So it's pretty much like facing this way. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to start out with a 1, which is on the left side, which is 2 right here. And remember what the 1, oh wait, oh sorry, I missed a redstone right here. See, that's why I should do a test also, but I didn't. Sorry. So just place a redstone, redstone. So you should try to remember the 1 because a bunch of numbers go into the 1, or like most of them do. Okay, then you should still have your button there, so you should press it, and then there shouldn't be a number there. If there still is, then go back into the video. Okay, so now we're going to do a 2, which looks like a backwards 5 on this side, if you want to remember like that. So, or not backwards 5, it's a 5 on this side. Backwards 5 is a 2. Yeah, so 5 on this side and a 2 on this side. So, yeah, if you want to remember that, like, this side is just kind of like the opposite or whatever. Okay, 3, you start out with a 1. Like, that's why I said you have to, like, remember that, because that's probably the most helpful one. You put 1 right here. You put 1 under this block right here. And then you place 1 in between those 2. So you should probably have all of them, but these 2 on the right side. Place, or press that button. And then the 4, we go like this and this. Place 1 right there. And place 1 right there. Well, you start out with the 1 and then place 2 down, sorry. Then 5 is a 2 on this side. So you place 1 here. 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 So it's 1 on the left side and 1 in, and then 1 on the right side. Oh yeah, I'm talking about glass, not wool, because mostly there's more wool than there is glass in most numbers. Okay, we're gonna do a 6, which I am pretty sure it does not start out with a 1. No, it starts out with a 1 on the right side instead of the left this time. goes one right here, 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 and under this block. So it's all of them but the this one on the left. If I am correct. Yes, I am correct. Okay, and then the 7 starts out with a 1, and then this under this block right here. Okay, press the button. The 8 one's probably the easiest one because you just delete all the glass and then place wool down because all numbers go into 8, even at 8. If anyone didn't know that, I'm just gonna press the button down and press that. Then a 9 starts out with a 1 right here, 1 right here, I'm pretty sure, and then 1 right here. And then this is what I make my 9s look like. But if you wanted to have that like tail on the bottom, like this, you don't have to do that like that. Then you delete this one right here, replace it with wool. But I don't like that, so yeah. Okay, and then we have one more number, and it's a 0, which is all of them, but this one, which is 3 in from the left. So just get all of them, but that one right there. So yeah. So you should see when you press the button, it goes all the way through. And then I'm just gonna build something over here real quick, like where I'm gonna put my button. This doesn't have to be so far away from the clock. You'd probably be closer, but I'm just doing it so I don't have to worry about all the redstone. I don't feel like worrying about it at the moment. When I'm just doing a tutorial. So delete that button. You still have that there, and then just make it so it powers that. So this would be a scoreboard if you're doing that. I'm gonna do a clock in a second, but I'm gonna show the scoreboard real quick for anyone that's gonna do that. So when you press the button, it just goes up. So yeah. So I'm going to do a clock, which is a little bit different. You just have to delete all the way up, like pretty far back. I wouldn't say all the way. Okay. So you place two blocks right there. Place a repeater or a redstone, both of them. Place 2 blocks on each side of the redstone, and then make your repeater clock. So make sure one's facing this way and one's going into those, and just put them on some random ticks. And then we're gonna do a couple more. The you only can put the blah. I can't say words then. This is a minimum you can do is 3 repeaters on 4 ticks. I'm pretty sure you can do 2, but it would be really glitchy. Like sometimes it'll probably jam up, but like I'm pretty sure 3 will never jam up. So this is probably about the same. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, the only difference about the clock though is that you are going to need a sticky piston. So yeah. So once you have your clock down, place 2 blocks out like that. Place a piston on the second one with a block on it. Place a block right behind that with a repeater. A piston facing up. For anyone that knows redstone, we're making them unstable right now, and with a piston facing up with a block on top of it, and then with the repeater on it. So this is a unstable, so it's just pretty much like a T flip-flop or whatever. Oh, I don't need this repeater. Just got into that. I'll put one back here, and then what we're gonna do is right here, that redstone right there. We're gonna have blocks going out of that. Place a repeater on 4 ticks. Make it go around like this into this empty block right here on 4 ticks, and just put redstone all the way through. And so pretty much what you have done is when you press the button, it gets powered, and then when you press the button again, it gets the power away. So yeah. So you can put your button anywhere, and it just counts up, and you just have to do do the numbers differently when you get good at the numbers, just like the opposite. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. See you guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Sub if you want to see more. And yeah, see you guys next time.